Yo, and we back like we never left. Man, we ain't never left. But we there for a little bit. But we back though. But we ain't left. But now we back.
No comment.
No, okay, make a comment. Come on with the new year.
I ask you every week, every
Oh
single
my
week.
God.
Every week I'm like, baby, we're going to the people. We're gonna go to the people.
Oh, so I've been stopping the people. Please tell the people. No, tell them. No, tell them. Make sure we can hear each other. Make sure we can hear. Make sure the sound on. Make sure. Go on now. Make sure. Check the Facebook. Check the Facebook, man.
Y'all wanna know why we been coming? Come on, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. We got our girl. She live. You see her?
Mhm.
She over there with the folks, with the crap. Cause wait, so like going on, girl, what you want to tell the people tonight? Let's just introduce you. Let's just talk to you. Let's just see what's going on. What's happening? Tell us. Talk to us. What you gotta tell the people?
Life is happening.
First
Life
of all,
is happening.
introduce them to who you are and why are you here? What's going on?
Well, hello to all of you all that are streaming live. I am Crystalline. This is my uncle and my soon to be aunt.
First of all,
You don't like it?
We're just here tonight to have a good time. Just to, chat it up,
That's right.
answer a few questions. She want me to introduce myself.
yeah.
I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for 3 years. I work with
Ooh.
kids. I love it. I enjoy what I do. It's definitely a privilege, and I don't take it for granted at all. But yeah,
So you say you work with kids.
I do.
Do you want to have kids after working with them? I'm just asking.
Does it make you think like
Honestly, do you when you working with them, do you want to have them for yourself? Is you like, working with these kids, love them.
Honestly, I would say yes, but also just a little footnote. I work with kids that have like disabilities and like things like that, so it makes me appreciate what I do more.
Yeah.
To know that it is kids that's out there, that may not be able to walk or talk or be able to, like feed themselves or care for themselves. So it definitely makes me look at life differently. But I would say yes, I do want kids in the future.
Do you
2 max?
So you have siblings, right?
I do.
how many?
Right.
It's 6 of us.
Okay.
6 siblings.
3 girls, 3 boys.
Where are you in that ratio of children? Like where do you
I'm number 2.
You're number
I'm the
2.
oldest girl.
You're the oldest girl. And you still want kids after helping to raise 4 other children.
Yes.
Poor child.
I love kids. Like I've always
Clearly.
This is awesome.
I've always been a kid friendly person. Like I said, I love working with kids.
Yeah.
But at the most, 2.
2. You want 2 children at the most. Only 2. 2.
A boy.
Bam. 2.
A boy and a girl.
But there's
Or
no guarantee. Well, by the time you have children, they may be able to manufacture what you have.
It would
tell you what you're gonna have. Here's a boy. Here's a girl. They may be.
We got what you put an order in like a DoorDash.
Are you dating? You said don't talk about your life on here. So.
Baby, not you trying to expose me to the world. But no, I am not. Okay. I am focusing on school, on working.
But tall, dark, and handsome with
dark. Not this kind. Dark.
Said she don't want no light skin.
Next question.
I said light skin man, get out of DM. Get out of DM. No.
They always say when you pray and ask God for something, be very specific.
Okay.
Be specific, and the girl said she wanted somebody.
Okay.
A very
coffee, no cream. Okay, get out of her inbox if you is full of cream. Tall. How tall? You ain't what? You not but 5'2". So
I'm like 5 even. I'm like 5 even.
5'8", 5'9" is a giant.
5'9", 6 feet.
girl trying to get her a giant.
Man, what you gonna get?
Johnny, she wants somebody 8 foot taller than her.
Like,
Okay.
if you get any shorter than me and I'm 5 even, then what
If
is
they shorter than you, they're the little person.
I mean, I'm
You
not
can't
judging.
say me.
I ain't judging because if that's what the Lord has for me, then that's what the
If
Lord
that's
has
what
for
the
me.
Lord asked for you to have, that's what
If
He
that's
asked
what
for
the
you.
Lord sent
But
me,
guess
that's what
what? Yeah.
I ain't gonna be picky.
If you
that's
get
what-
somebody shorter than you, y'all gonna have little people.
I ain't gonna be picky if that's what the Lord sent me. That's what He sent
Little
me.
people y'all gonna have.
That's what's
I
up.
ain't gonna be picky. Now
You
I'll
don't
be
be picky.
specific about what I want, but if the Lord just say that ain't what you need,
I
I'm
got
gonna send you what you need.
So let me ask you,
Because he just
you're 23 now.
I am.
Big 2-3.
What's your birthday?
May 28th.
What is that?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. That's right.
Split personality. Bipolar.
Mm.
Jacoby's I think Jacoby's a Gemini. He's born June 20th. I think that's Gemini. That's our little boy down there.
No, I'm not bipolar.
What has been 23? I say the revelation of getting into adulthood and now 23.
Do you
How-
feel like you're an adult?
Yeah. Is adulthood all you thought it would be?
It's not. It's
It
not all I
ain't.
thought it was gonna be. No, it's not. Life definitely.
What you
be
thought was
life.
gonna happen?
Life definitely be happening. Life be life.
Oh,
Like, I mean, like I always say, I want to be grown. I can't wait to move out.
yeah,
But now I'm grown.
yeah,
I'm still at home.
yeah.
And I'm
No wrong with
Nothing
that.
at all.
Listen,
Stay at
nothing wrong
home,
with
you know,
that now.
people.
But-
Stay as long as you can.
For real.
if I knew now,
If you knew then,
if I knew then what I
you
know now,
there you go.
I feel like I would be a little bit better off.
You
But
be a little more slower.
you gotta go through the trials and tribulations. We always in one of them where we gotta go find out ourselves.
You got
Yeah.
to.
You can't just tell me I gotta go out and
No.
Yeah.
see for myself.
It's
I
a
can't
must.
trust what you say. I gotta
Yeah,
go
yeah,
out
yeah.
and see for myself. So
They say what they say. The best experience is bought.
Yeah, the best thing's about sense.
It's the
what
best
they
thing
say.
because we
Sometimes-
don't know what we don't know until
Yeah.
we don't know it.
you're right. Like, it is, but I mean, it's all good. It's been all good.
It is, and guess what? We're proud of you because you're doing very well for yourself.
And we encourage you on what your role would be in the wedding coming up.
Yeah.
And so what did you decide? You gonna be a what?
We're finna get married.
A flower girl. She said we want to get a flower.
Okay.
Guess what?
But I'm not gonna have a flower girl here.
We
You want
don't know
big
what
girl
that
heels?
is. We don't know what a flower
Or
girl
Keaton girl,
is.
you want no Keaton heel?
You're gonna dance down the aisle like a ballerina.
But whatever you tell me to do, that's what I'm
Exactly.
doing.
That part.
As long as I ain't making myself look bad.
We would never do that to you because that's not what we do. You gotta look good. Because guess what? We don't want no fools in our wedding. Clowns.
Well,
We got you, girl.
Y'all might better rethink the reception.
I said we said the wedding. We don't care what's happening at the reception. Y'all can act fool at the reception. Go dumb. Hey, dumb. Hey. Y'all be stupid at the reception.
Dang. You
But
gotta
we
know what
get
you're marrying.
You think I don't? A girl been here long enough. You don't think I don't know?
It's surprise.
He better know.
Better days. It's surprise.
Think I don't know. Okay. So anyways, right, what you got? What you got for Crystal Liz? What's up for you, Liz? What you want to talk about this evening to the young folks? Because she is the new generation.
Mm-hmm. She not a YN, but
Kind of sort of.
kind of.
She's a little YN.
She YN-ish.
She definitely got it.
If I had to say one thing to the younger and newer generation,
Younger than you. Younger than 23. She talking to the 23
Who
and under.
graduating this year?
not necessarily the 23 years, but like you said, like the people that's graduating this year, and even for like the ones that's still coming up. One lesson that I have learned along the way that has really helped me is to be patient. I always tell myself God knows what we need when we need it.
Amen.
And He's always on time.
Okay, Lord.
You
hear her?
Speak
so
Speak to her. To us. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So like I would always say be patient. Because like when you're in high school, the main thing everybody says is, I can't wait to graduate. I'm ready to get out, ready to move out of my parents' house. I'm ready to go do whatever it is.
Do they know?
I'm gonna do. until life hits you.
Yeah.
When you're out of high school and nobody's waking you up for class,
Woo!
nobody's telling you, oh, you need to go to work,
Yeah.
you need to clock in, you need to be on time. When those things are gone and life really hits you, like you have to make sure that you're prepared
Yeah.
because life gonna hit you hard.
It will.
So that's one thing that I've learned, to be patient. When I graduated from school, I was ready to get out the house. I wanted to go here, I wanted to go there, I wanted to do this, I wanted it right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
And I will always pray about, like these things that I want. I'm like, Lord, I want this and I want that. And when he didn't give it to me right then, I was upset because it's like, Lord, you said ask and you shall receive it. Lord, I'm asking, but I'm not receiving it.
Okay.
I
know you heard my order,
but I'm not receiving.
I know you heard the order, Lord.
And so that's like one of the things that I had to learn, to just be still and be patient. Because he's always gonna come right when you need it.
Yeah.
When you think, oh Lord, this is, I'm at the end, I'm ready to give up, he swoops right in, right on time. Every time. So I would say be patient. Listen to your parents.
Speak to him.
I would say that number one, listen to your parents. No matter how many times we say, oh, she just talking, they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
They really did.
They don't believe
I know
it.
Okay, I want to ask you a question in regards to that, because I want you to just reflect on something that your parents have told you that you weren't receptive of, that now you understand that it was for your best interest, for your well-being. What is something that you was like, I'm not gonna listen to that, and now you feel like, wow, I should have really reflected on that when they told it to me?
I've had instances where my parents have told me, oh, these are not your real friends. These are not people like,
they don't care.
And I think
They're not your friends.
In that moment, like, we're really blinded by the fact that, oh, okay, I'm hanging out with my friends, we're going to be doing this, this, and this. Knowing it's not right. And your parents are like, like standing at the back. In the cut, and they're actually seeing, how this person is interacting, and like even when y'all not around each other, like your parents are very like,
and they know
attentive.
Like they know everything about these people.
Both of them, very attentive. And so like I had to find it out the hard way. You hanging around with these people, you doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. And then once it really clicks in your head, like, okay, I don't need to be hanging around these folks. And then like as soon as you break off the friendship or stop hanging with them, boom, something happens. You get arrested. You out at this party, stuff go off. You get arrested, and you're like, now you were just with them.
2 days ago.
2 days ago, you were just with them. And now that this situation has actually happened, it's like now you want to believe. Now you want to listen to what I've been trying to tell you
forever.
Like all along.
It's like,
and so like it's in moments like that where you actually realize like, oh, my parents know what they're talking about, because like I said earlier, like we always gotta find out for ourselves.
You gotta find out for yourself.
When they're trying to help us,
I want people to find out before you gotta find out for yourself.
Prevent us from all of this happening.
Why do you think, as at your age, because you're like young 20s, like why do you think it is so hard for us to listen to the lessons that our parents have already learned? Like why are we so rebellious to the point that they know this, right? They've been
23.
Right. Why do we feel like, nope, you can't tell me nothing, even though you already been here? Why do you feel like we can't understand and receive?
Because
receive
most of us these days, and I can attest to a certain extent, we don't like people telling us what to do.
I'll tell people all the time, don't tell me what to do.
And it's in like those situations, like you don't want nobody telling you what to do. But at the same time, like I said, you gotta find out for yourself.
I don't want to learn hard lessons. Like at this big age, I wish somebody was here right now? Because like when y'all are younger, when we're younger, we don't want to hear the hard lessons. We want to learn them for ourselves.
Yep.
But now I'm at a place in my life where I don't want to learn no more hard lessons. I want somebody to guide me from this place
Shield
to the
me.
next place. Like
Shield me, Lord.
give me the information I need to get to where I need to be without the hard lessons. Do you feel like you've made it to that point in life yet at 23? Or do you feel like you still want to learn hard lessons?
I don't think it's a matter of me still wanting to learn. I just feel like God puts us through things for a reason.
That part?
He puts us in situations where we have to learn the hard way. Because even with our parents telling us, you know, you're not supposed to be hanging out with this person, or you know, this is wrong, this is wrong. Even at the end of the day, the Lord is still saying the same thing.
Yeah.
This is wrong, or you don't need to be hanging out with this person. And like He gives us like those little signs, and we're like, oh, okay, Lord, that's nothing.
The Bible
and then He hits you with another sign, and then it's like another sign just coming back and forth. And so like I don't think it's always a matter of just learning a hard lesson.
Right.
Like I think we got to experience it. It's like we go through.
My God.
We go through those things.
You got to experience it for yourself.
In life, yeah. And some things you have to experience for yourself. In hard situations like that, the one thing that has always comforted me, through situations where like, Lord, this is hard. Why am I going through this? Why am I going through that? Is a scripture that my parents taught us when we were younger. 1 Corinthians 10:13.
Yeah.
There has no temptation that is overtaking you. This shit is coming to man, but God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted more than you can bear. But with the temptation, will make a way of escape that you may be able to bear. So it's not in those hard times that you're in those
will not
times.
Put more on you than you can bear. Scripture. Is that what it is? He would not put
it's not, you know, like you're in the hard times by yourself. Like the Lord puts you through these things. He's gonna test you before He bless
you. Yeah.
So He puts you in these situations where, okay, I need to show you that I can handle this. Yeah. Like I need you to be able to come to me and say, Lord, I need you to get me through this. Lord, I'm leaning on you. I'm depending on you to get me through this hard time. And it's times like that where we find ourselves that we're able to grow closer to Him.
Yes.
In situations like that. But like I say, it's not always like a hard lesson.
Yeah.
It's just something that the Lord is trying to show you.
Amen.
Because the same situation could come back in a different way.
Yeah.
The same situation, you know, but a different people, different
at that time you will be smarter and wiser. If he bring you through those things, at that point you're supposed to say, you know what? I see it now.
So in the midst of this, like, what is the hardest thing you've ever had to face as a young adult? What is the hardest battle that you feel like you've had to face?
Just in general, career-wise?
In general. Like either or. Just in life, period. Like what has pushed you to your breaking point as a Christian, as a human, as a person? Like, what have you felt like, hey, Lord, I know you said I can bear all things, but this I'm kind of skeptical about.
I wouldn't say I would be skeptical about it, but being in my field of work and working with kids, my hardest thing has been losing a patient.
Yeah.
Because like you're caring for these kids and like you start to grow like
closer.
You start to find that bond and you cling on to them and like they're really like close
like
to
your
you.
Family.
So
it's like a part of
so it's like a part of your family. So it's like it's different. Yeah, you have like you lose a family member. And not comparing it, but then you lose a patient and it's like, well, Lord, how do I get through this? Because as a nurse, like you don't really have time to grieve that patient.
No, you don't.
Because you lose this patient and you going right to the next room, you caring for somebody else.
You got to.
And so like I feel like that's like a hard thing to like kind of cope and deal with, like not actually being able to process it in that moment. And so like then you have a situation where you lose a patient and then like you'll come home and maybe like a week or so later you lose a loved one. And it's like Well, Lord,
it's a
all of this is
continuation.
so it's like, Lord, all of this is just coming my way. And it's like, how do I face getting up every day, putting on my scrubs, going to work, like, okay, I'm going to care for this patient.
That's the life be life.
And like you never know, because you can walk in and this patient will be just fine, and 2 seconds later
they're gone.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah,
so I think that's been like the hardest part that I've had to deal with, like career wise, but just in general, the hardest thing that I've had to face is realizing that everybody is not who you think they are.
Yeah.
Everybody isn't your friend.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful who you let within your space. You have to be careful, like, who you allow to get close to you, because some people, are just jealous. Some people want to feed off of your success. And things of that nature. So, like, I really have to stop and, like, actually evaluate. And, like, just think about the people that I let get close within me. And I think about the people that I've hung with, like back in school, and then like people that I've hung with, like outside of school, in my career now. Two different types of people. But even with that, you still, like I say, you still have to be careful of who you let within your space and let close to you, because everyone doesn't always have your best interest at heart.
People.
That's so factual.
Yeah, we were just saying the other day, but that you don't know how people view you sometimes.
No, you don't.
You don't
know what
like you don't know
at you.
Right. You don't know how they're looking at you. You know how you perceive them or how you perceive the situation y'all in.
The world.
But right. In general. But when y'all step away, when you and this group of friends step away, you don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
You don't know how they're planning or plotting or whatever behind. I've had so many occasions like that where you're in a group and things seemingly are in correspondence, right, doing well, and then you get information back like, what? Like, why would that person say? And it is kind of mind blowing. And if you're not naive about the situation, it could truly do something to you. It could really send you spiral into a place where, like, well, I meant this person no harm. I meant this person no ill will, and that's all they really have for me after being around, we're in the same vicinity. So yeah, I can definitely see that.
I want to say that I'm very proud of you for being where you are at this place in your life. Right? You're 23 years old. You're seeing a lot around the world, not just in your career, but just the people who are around you. Because it's hard to really it's hard to really discern and focus on
discern.
And focus on the aspect of what people are seeing around you. So the fact that you are seeing that already says a lot. I was young, married with children, a nurse, in the medical field, and people didn't understand me because I saw a lot of death early on in my career. So now I'm like, death doesn't affect me like it affects everybody else. So like when people die close to me, far away from me, or if people are going through things, people always view me as being insensitive. They don't think that I realize what's going on, but I'm not insensitive. I'm just more so immune to the situation because I've dealt with it for so long.
Yeah.
And so don't ever allow yourself to be tormented by what people think about how you view different situations, because you've seen it. So now you're like, this is my life. Like, this is an everyday thing for me. So I can't view it the same way that you view it. So I'm proud of you. I just want to let you know that, because you are doing great things, and you have a whole lot of just wisdom here that I didn't know you had. So like, what kind of questions do you have for us? Because I know we going. Listen, we was talking about 30 minutes. We already on 25 minutes. I know. Talk to us. What do you want to talk about? Relationship?
I do have one point based off of what you were saying. There was a time where I would always care about what people thought about me or how people view me. Growing up as a preacher's kid, it's always the preacher kids that's doing this or doing it. But I got to a point in my life where I stopped caring about what people thought or what people said about me, because they talked about you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Say that.
And some still do, but like I said, I made it to a point where I just really don't care
Yeah.
what others say or think, because that's just a way to discourage me, and hinder me from making it to the full potential that he has for me to be.
Facts.
And I think that's what a lot of people struggle with these days as a youth. We're so caught up and worried about what other people think.
Yes.
Indeed. That we fail to realize, it's not about what others say.
Yeah. And now you're in the prime social media age. So now it's people that you don't know have an opinion about what you're doing or what you ain't doing or what you wearing or what you ain't wearing, stuff like this. So like it's even more pressure, especially from that era. You grew up in it. You grew up in social media. Like we latched on to it as it was, evolving. Right. But you come through high school with social media. Like I was well into college. You was probably middle school.
No, I was college. I had kids. Social media came along probably. I was in nursing school, so like in my nursing school area, that's when social media really got big.
We're getting pop.
Yeah, I think Facebook kind of came along early in my nursing school area, but something that you stated about just understanding who you are, knowing who you are, and people judging you and trying to tell you who you need to be. That's something that we as a community really need to just kind of get away from. Because something she said that is huge to me is people talked about Jesus, right? And as a nation of people who believe in Jesus, who are Christians, this was a perfect man, right? A perfect man that was crucified for his belief, for his what he did for his nation, for the community, healing people. This man was crucified. And we as a people who have nothing on him, we feel some type of way when people talk about it. How? Like, how is that even a thing? When this man was a perfect man who did nothing to anybody and he was crucified and killed for his beliefs. We can never stand up to that. So like when people talk about me, what they say in the Bible? It's all joy.
Yeah, I try to add something too.
It's all joy.
I ain't gonna clear nothing up.
Joy.
I ain't gonna clear nothing up.
When y'all be saying, "Oh, she
I also think with that, like he was saying, like peer pressure is like on an all-time high.
Peer pressure for sure.
And with people talking, oh, you don't have on the latest Jordans or the latest clothes. It makes people, it makes them look at themselves differently because like, oh, I don't look like her, or because I'm not popular, or I don't wear the same clothing and things that they wear. And really said with like social media, like everybody puts everything on social media. You don't know how they got them shoes, how they got the outfit.
You don't.
All of you see is what they show. For the media. Like you don't know what they had to go through to get it. You don't know if they
got a towel alone.
Yeah, you don't know if their parents had to work 3 or 4 jobs for them to get that. Just for them to get that one Nike jacket or anything like that. So like I think peer pressure plays like a huge role in a lot of things these days because of because people are talking about people and like I say, you like because you don't look a certain way or dress a certain way, then you're not this or you can't be around us because you don't dress like this or you don't act like this. So I think like people should be mindful of like what they say to people because you never know what a person is going through. Like there could have been their last shirt, their last pair of pants. They could have lost everything, and the mere fact that you're walking around, insulting them or talking about what they're wearing, like you never know what people are going through. So we should try
to be more
be kind.
Be kind.
Yeah,
definitely. It doesn't take a whole lot to be kind.
It doesn't. Let me ask you this: at 23, you now have a more clear vision of money. And income and outcome and bills and things of that nature. Talk about the revelation of this ain't. I got this.
You got some game.
And this ain't adding up. And I need to do this and this, but I ain't.
Are you investing?
You know, let's talk about that a
What
little
you
bit.
got going on? It's time to go to
How
the
you- how you-
holiday.
Let's talk about how different finances how you view them now versus 4 or 5 years
I'm ready for this conversation.
ago.
Well, now when I have to spend my money, I'm upset. Back then, when I was spending my parents' money, it was okay, and I felt mad if they said, "Oh, well, I don't have it."
Yeah.
yeah.
But and they always found it like if they ever said, "Oh, well, bitch, I don't have this," or "I don't have it right now," like before the day would end, they would have found a way
Yeah.
to get it.
Oh my lord.
But I think I kind of took that for granted for a little
Mhm,
minute.
You
mhm.
did. You did.
Because
That's what I think. I took
When
that
I-
for granted.
when I hit adulthood
Yeah.
and I had to start spending my own money, it's
That
like
part.
I really don't even need this.
How much do you have? How many bank accounts do you have?
I have a checking and savings. So
Okay. Two accounts. All
Yeah.
right. And I don't want to get a number, but like, are you adequately saving money? Look at it.
I'm looking at. She looking at you.
Yeah.
We looking at her.
Are you adequately saving money? Like, what is your goals in life financially?
Set up now.
What's your current just for 2025? We don't even have to talk about
Ooh, a
you-
2025.
2025
I like a
goal.
2025 goal.
Financially. Yes.
I just want to be able to pay my bills,
What bills? You start your mom and daddy.
keep my phone bill and my car note. Some, I gotta pay some. I'm
Okay.
living it.
All right. Sounds good.
So I want to be able to keep my bills paid, keep my extra word.
We finna
I
close
can't
her
find the
out.
word that I'm looking
Yeah, because we
for.
finna shut you down.
But
Because she stayed up mom and dad and she got a job. We just trying to figure out what she's trying to do with
to
her
keep
money.
to keep my bills paid.
Do you give your parents any money on
Huh?
anything?
Do I do what?
I mean, just casually, like, hey, mom, here's $20.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'll just ask it because
I just want to be able, as long as I'm able to keep my bills paid,
Yeah,
keep my hair done,
yeah.
Mhm.
my nails done.
Maintenance.
That's the word I
Let
was
me see
looking
your
for.
nails.
Oh,
No.
they're not done right now.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, my nails done, and I keep enough money to get something to eat with. As long as those.
And listen, food is important.
Very important.
Very important.
Very important.
We spend 99.7%
Not that
of
much.
our money on
Not that
food.
much.
Okay,
Minus
99.3%.
Not that much.
Okay, 98.2%
Okay, about 90.
of our money
About
is
98.
on food.
I wouldn't say 98. Mine's
Nah.
about 99.9.
Our money go to food. If you look, I saw him the other day. I was like, if we looked at our DoorDash bill,
I'll be sick.
oh my god.
I don't like the DoorDash because DoorDash is too expensive.
Listen, I'll be sick. I don't even listen.
DoorDash
That-
is too
You know how
expensive.
they tell you,
But you know
look at your
what's
bank
worse?
account after the
Getting out of the
weekend.
bed.
No, I wouldn't get out there.
Do you see how we live from things?
The last experience I had with DoorDash made me never want to DoorDash again.
What happened?
Where
Where was it at? In Hazard?
No, in Jackson. I
Okay.
don't DoorDash.
I don't know.
I'm too close to food places that hate me.
Okay.
I was in Jackson at
All
work.
Mm-hmm.
And my bag smelled like smoke.
Oh yeah.
My
We
drink
had that
smell like
experience.
smoke.
We had that
Mhm.
experience recently.
Like even with pouring it over in the
Yeah.
cup, it still didn't help. So I was just like very upset.
Yeah.
Smoking.
And you know, that's something that DoorDash should take into consideration. They should definitely talk to people
Oh.
about.
No, at some point, DoorDash
It's gonna have to be a
camera.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to.
So the camera doesn't matter. If your vehicle smells a certain way, the food will smell a certain way.
Yeah.
Right. So therefore,
At least, well, listen.
you need to be able to.
I'll take dead
I
smoke
just go
versus
get my own
live
food.
smoke. I take. Hey, you might
You
be
can't
smoking
tell
it
the difference.
earlier.
You can't tell the difference.
Yes, I can't take that.
You can't tell the difference. I don't like no, and we've
I
not
don't
had
get
a
my
whole
own.
lot. It's not been a great deal of smoky food. that
I
has come
agree.
here.
I agree.
But when it comes,
It's on the way. It's here.
You know
You're
it's
like,
on the
oh.
way.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so anyway, we're turning the show over to you. We're trying to give you the opportunity to be a show director, to ask questions. What do you have for us? Or for just in general, the consumers of Hello Black Men, Woman, Child, Teen, Athlete, all the things.
Couple.
Okay, one thing I would say. So, what are your plans, your goals as a couple for 2025?
Come on. What you get?
As a couple,
Mhm.
we gotta finish planning this wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we have to do this year. But outside of that, Jamie has not been very
This is not what you asked. This is not how you wording it wrong. I can treat you there.
communicative with me in regards to this purchase of items that we have here. So we've got a million items that
We
need
don't.
to
We got
sell.
130.
And so he has not, I did not know this stuff was coming. These are all new items for and to me. And so now he feels as if I'm responsible for helping him get rid of these things. You know what I'm saying? So now we have to work together as a couple to figure out how to sell these items. And I'm very excited. We're going
You seem excited.
Oh my God.
Your face doesn't really seem excited.
I am ready to sell items. So guys, if
It's
you're out
giving
there,
sarcastic.
if you're out there, you're watching this podcast, we have jogger sets, we have beanies, we need to get rid of them. Like, contact us. We are about to do photo shoots and we want y'all to buy these things. Yeah, that is our goal as a couple. 2025, we plan this wedding, we selling merch.
Yep.
We doing our thing.
Aside from the selling merch.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to know aside from that? We ain't having no children.
I mean, it's a
What
lot of
do you
things that you
need?
can focus on. Like, do y'all want to grow closer? Like, go out on dates more, go out on trips more? Like,
Both. Be very intentional. That's the word for 2025. Intentional is the word for 2025.
Yeah.
Serious.
Okay, serious.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we gotta be. We just be more intentional. Like, kind of know what we're gonna do, why we're doing it, and get those things done.
Because we're not big trippers.
We're not.
All of our trips have been
around something.
Business.
Yeah.
All of our trips have been business trips. We have not been
a true vacation.
No, we have not been on a true vacation.
It's always we're going to do this and then we'll take a day.
Funeral,
yeah,
this, that, the other. We've always gone on trips to do things. We've never had a real vacation. So real vacation, probably not this year, maybe end of the year. But first of the year, we got graduates. We have 2 graduates, 3, 4, 5 graduates. We gotta count our other kids because we got bonus kids. We got bonus kids. My biological daughter is graduating. His biological son is graduating. My niece, my sister passed away, is graduating, so she's our kid too. She has a friend, Brianna, that's graduating.
Here.
Tori, all the time.
Here.
She is
here. On average, about 5 to 10.
Yeah. Listen, they are here.
Tori is here.
40 hours a week. They in this house.
So
40 hours a week.
5 children. And then my son just graduated from college.
Yeah.
In December. So we got a lot going on. We about to move him into
Delta State.
Yep, move him into Delta State this week coming up. So we got a lot. So we just be trying to make it do what it do.
Yes, we can see it coming. Whatever
we see it right now. Did you come in somewhere else?
No, I guess it's right here.
Okay, what else you got, Crystal? We out here just trying to make it do what it do. Because relationships are hard. They're not easy. Just know that. Like it's a business, it's a work environment, relationships.
Yeah.
Don't go into it thinking it's gonna be fun and games, because it's not.
We have a lot of fun and games. We do have a lot of fun and games. But when it's not fun and games,
ooh, my Lord.
It is not fun and games.
You ain't talking about.
And that's the side we never see. We always see.
Y'all never see that? Y'all never see the.
We've always seen the fun and games.
Oh.
We've never seen the.
But go back and watch some of our podcasts, because we have definitely had podcasts where we were serious and very vocal about our arguments and the stress that we.
This is what I can tell you about arguing with your significant other. I say it all the time. That's when you know who you're dealing with. If y'all can get through that, and unscathed and understand what you can and cannot say, like that's when you know what you're dealing with. Great date, great physical attraction, great great I guess
What you want to do in the wedding, Brad? Tell us what you want to do.
like anything you and a significant other do is great until that real first argument and being able to
December
come
2026.
being able to come behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, have you both of you all seen each other in all 4 seasons? And when I say all 4 seasons, I mean,
For
do you see
happy.
how both of you all react when you're angry, when
Mhm.
you're sad, when you're happy? Have you all seen those different emotions and how you all react in those different?
So I can tell you this, right?
yeah,
I'm
it is.
gonna tell you what I've learned, right?
Yeah.
Well, I just learned about myself. I am not as empathetic as I perceive myself, right? I'm thinking that I am. I'm thinking that she can see how much I care, and then she's saying it don't seem like you care at all. So like, there's a disconnect. There's a disconnect between like what I'm showing and then her perception of it or her reality of it, of what it looks like. What does caring look like? What does an apology look like? What does show me look like? And so like that's something that we continuously work through in our relationship.
Tell me, what do you feel like empathy is to you?
See, that's the thing, right? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What
I don't know. Are we barking up on an argument?
I'm just gonna start.
Here we go.
Like you. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, being empathetic to me means
What
truly trying to put myself in your shoes,
Ooh,
right?
yeah.
Like if you're not doing that, trying to be empathetic, then you're just really on the outside making an observation, right? And it is. I know it. Speak to me now. Give me a snap. Yeah. And so like that
show video.
it's not. It is not. It's not something I do. I have done well historically. I'm working on it. I'm working.
Sorry, it's so hilarious because you do not stand in people's shoes. You do not.
I tried. I said that's what I'm saying. That's what I need to do.
Oh, Chris,
Well, maybe that's something that back to what
It's
that's something that you can work towards.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So let me be very, very let's be transparent.
Let's be transparent.
You are a very amazing human being. I will never take that away from you. You have the potential to do and be who you need to be. But when it comes to the action, you are so defensive because of whatever reason. I have no idea where the defense comes from. Because of your defensiveness and the guard that you have up, a lot of times you don't always show up the way you need to show up. Because if I say something to you that you don't feel is appropriate, it's always like,
and it's never what. And what would you like to see?
It's never.
You're right.
Right. It's
Tell
never.
me, y'all,
It's never like
everything wrong
okay,
about
I
me.
receive what you're saying. Okay, you're absolutely saying something that I'm not doing. It's never that place. It's always like, how dare you try to tell me what I have not done that I know I didn't do. It's never that place. And like, we're getting better. We're getting to a better place, but you definitely don't have that experience. Y'all, listen. I want to talk about this all night, but we cannot.
Okay, so you say that he doesn't show empathy.
He is not an empathetic
What's
person.
one thing about her that you've noticed that,
that
she needs to work on?
Talk about it, baby. Talk about it.
She has her tone. Her tone. Listen, tell me anything, right? but don't.
He don't care how I told him to, but go
But
ahead.
listen, but it ain't got to be on 10. Let's tell me on 2.
It's-
Tell me.
I'm not always on
It's
10.
not what you
I didn't
say,
say you
it's
are
how
on
you
10.
say it.
Who said that?
It's
Who
not
said
what
that?
you say.
She
It's how
said,
you say
"Tell
it.
me one thing."
Oh, I'm gonna show you a video. We're gonna do this on live. And
Okay.
I want Chrislyn to judge this video.
Just
Yes.
1 second. This one
Just
second.
listen.
Yeah.
Just this video. Based on this video alone, I want you to talk about how you feel about it, okay? This is so good.
What I'm saying is, that's what you're doing right now is selective evidence. you gonna show me taking a knife out of the back, but not show nothing else.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can we don't
Now,
want
wait a
to
minute.
I think it's a very video. This is a very good video. So very good video. I think let's let you judge the video based on what it is, okay?
Yeah.
No, like listen to it and judge it.
It is so nothing. It's like you cuss me out and I cuss you out and you say, look everybody, he cussed me out.
It wasn't even that bad.
I didn't say it wasn't. I don't care about the video.
Okay.
No, I'm just telling you, I'm up and on.
Okay, come on, Crystal. You ready? All right. Here's the video.
One day off a week, one full day. I work 6 days a week. I have 1 day off. Okay. To you is I want you to be intentional with our time. Yeah, I was sick. Like, you come here now telling me about how I felt about the thing. You talking about, well, you can lay out dry. Even in those times I was laid out dry, I still made plans and was intentional with my time as well as yours to make sure that we spend time together. I'm so crazy this weekend. Like, what you done? So intentional. And you perceive what you were being told. Talk about shit though. I had 1 day off a week, one full day. I worked 6
That was the end of the video. How did you feel? How did that make you feel? Don't feel bad. Baby.
I know, but the tone, you hear the tone.
Crystal, I was calm. I was clear. I was direct. Did you feel? How did you feel? Tell us both sides.
I can understand where both sides were coming
And
from.
we appreciate and respect that. Okay. Yeah, they own it. Bling. It's like,
That's what I say, Brad. That's what I say.
Now,
I was not in that.
based off the video,
Okay.
my takeaways from it.
Okay, let's go.
I understand the what they say is not the principle. I understand the principle of the video. But I also agree with what he said about the tone.
You
It wasn't what you said. No, because what you said
I'm okay
what you said played a part as well.
I'm okay with
So,
the tone. I always tell
I
you.
feel
I'm okay with
I feel as though-
You talking with the tone?
I feel as though he was defensive like that
He's very defensive.
because you came at him and you said, "Oh, I work 6 days a week. I do this." You start talking about what I.
Ooh.
So I think that's why I can understand why
That's kind of what you
his
said,
reaction was why it was because you just came at him.
too. Well,
And
with the whole conversation, though.
With
You
the whole
Now we get the whole
did
conversation.
okay.
It was a whole conversation.
Yeah.
And I understand you said you were making time.
Yeah.
And he was out doing whatever it was he was doing.
Yeah.
I understand that that should have also been discussed as well.
Yeah.
But it was the tone and the way that you brought the conversation about.
Tasers. She on your side. Go ahead.
What that mean?
I'm listening.
What that mean?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
So it was the tone and the way that you came at him about what you wanted to tell him.
What did I want to tell him though?
You wanted to express your feelings, how you felt because you made time for this and he didn't make time as well for whatever you were making time for. Y'all were both on 2 different pages. So like I say, it was one, the tone. Most definitely the tone. Most definitely the tone. And two, when you just started coming at him about what you do. I do this, I do this, I do this. Because in a relationship, it's not I. It's we.
And there you have it. We are upon an hour.
Ooh, man, the hour came quick.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
did it?
An hour.
Hour. And we have
30 minutes
had.
to an hour.
Yes, we told you. We told you it's gonna be like the quickest 30 minutes hour ever. We have had the best time
Yeah,
ever.
always.
And I gotta do better. It's clear.
No,
From the Hazel Hurst.
I have to get better. I have to do better.
They said it's me. I'm the problem.
No, we didn't say you were the problem.
Mhm.
We just said your some of the traits that you possess are the problem. Not necessarily you.
Brad. Brad said, see, if y'all was on, I'll put it on the screen. If y'all was on the telephone, that tone would have got you. Brad, we don't have a dial tone. It's 2025. So first of all,
You would have definitely got.
that is not
If
a
he
thing.
had a flip phone,
That is not a
You
thing.
didn't say if though.
if he didn't say if.
Y'all see, y'all didn't hear the whole conversation. It's fine though. It's okay for you guys to be on his side because I understand that y'all think that he thinks that he knows everything.
Nobody said it.
But it's okay.
Nobody said it.
Listen,
I'm
You
working on
know
my.
when that
I'm working on my
conversation was siding with him.
I'm
guess
working.
what?
No.
Guess what? First of all, your mammy. People hate when you say your mammy in 2025.
Listen,
I'm finna get canceled. Your mammy.
listen. Don't give me that show cancer.
I know I'm not gonna get you down. Your
Oh,
Hey,
mammy is 50.
I do not agree with any of that.
I love this man. Anybody who knows me knows that.
Absolutely.
But he's not gonna talk to me no any kind of way because I do fight. But we have a great relationship, and I'm glad that we were able to talk things through and work
Yes.
things out. And that's the
That-
most important part of
that is.
relationships.
Yes,
Being
because
able to
most
communicate,
relationships that
being
Listen.
able to understand when things are difficult and how to work through those things.
And how fast we get through those.
That part, because like even with this argument, like we were just like, all right, we.
I don't even remember. Like we came through, talked about it, and this was a day like you needed to talk to me about something. Is that the resolution?
I don't remember.
Like it was like, listen, I'm mad at you, but I need to tell you this.
And normally I be mad for no reason.
Don't we both?
Let me be clear. And I be like, all I be wanting is a hug. Just give me a kiss. He can't do that though. He won't fight. He
No.
like to fight. He like to
don't.
fight. He like his mama. He like to fight. They won't fight about something.
Nobody want to fight.
I'm just like, hey,
Me and my mama do not like to fight.
him and his mama like to fight. They love a good argument.
We don't. We not trying to argue with nobody.
They do.
No, ma'am.
Not
You're wrong.
Hey, shout out to Miss Clyde and Miss Patricia Holmes on
Miss
there.
Clyde. Mr. Clyde.
I said shout out to Clyde.
You said Miss.
Let's go back. We can go back.
Did he say Miss Clyde? Now it's your time to tell the truth. Did he say Miss Clyde? We can go back and watch it. Did he say you ain't gotta?
Oh, we're gonna have to go back and watch it because I really
Yeah.
want to pay attention. He said Mr. or Miss.
Right.
I don't even
Mr.
know what
Clyde.
we're talking about.
Now you know who lied.
And Miss Patricia Holmes on their anniversary.
Yesterday is
Shout
their
out to
anniversary.
Yeah.
Boy, that 3 years.
Ooh, we.
Oh my God,
Ooh,
in the game with one
OMG.
person.
OMG.
Oh my Lord.
We love y'all. We thank y'all.
Yes,
We
do.
appreciate y'all. We enjoy y'all.
Oh my God. They the best.
We look forward to. I don't like when y'all don't come up here. I'm gonna be honest.
You done got saved.
I am like,
You
why y'all
was
come
saying,
here?
you like your mom.
Why you want me to come up here? And I want to know.
He has gotten used to y'all.
Hey, what's that? What's y'all?
Mama Daddy be up here.
My house ain't good enough for y'all. I don't like that.
He don't- he don't like
All the way out there in the
it. We are, but guess what? They say further than we say.
Shoot.
They stay in the country.
if they say further, then
They,
I can understand.
where you want to go? I'll take you down there.
Oh, no.
Cause they stay in the boonies, baby.
Yeah.
Further than you.
Oh yeah. They stay in triple it.
We say, you know what a
From
Jamaican
Hazel
straight
House.
said? South. It's in the
Oh.
woods.
You know where it is from Hazers? They stay quadruple away from town.
From the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we say
From
like
the highway.
50
It
miles
ain't no
away.
town at the highway.
We stay in the woods. I was born and raised in the deep woods.
Babe, I know y'all made one trip to town.
A month.
Month.
Right. You get everything you need when you go to town. Don't come out there no
Man,
more.
how can you possibly buy everything a month?
You
worth?
better get some Vienna sausage, some wieners, some bologna, some bread. You make it.
And true country.
And my dad was a big hunter.
Hunter, yeah.
Yeah. So we had a lot of stuff in the deep
Oh.
freezer.
You ain't seen this woman skin a deer?
No.
Yeah.
Follow
Can
me.
skin a deer.
Follow me on Instagram.
Do you hear
and
me?
Social media, because
Can
I do
skin a
all the
deer.
things.
Next
Okay.
time I see one, I'm gonna have to bring it.
Right now, call me. I'll come pick him up on
Oh,
the side of the road.
Definitely.
Well, you guys, y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Kristen, for being here. Tell them how to follow you, where you are, what you're doing. Go ahead, talk to the folks.
What am I supposed to do?
Who you are,
I
how
did
to
it in
follow
the
you. You have to do it again at the end for the people who were not here in the beginning.
All right.
Hey man, all right, we gotta get out of here.
Thank y'all. Yeah.
Me and Bae, we be arguing. We not perfect. People think we are. We
Why
not.
people like that?
I don't know, because we
I don't know
tell
what
people
they-
all the time. We're
But we
not
don't argue
perfect.
alone though. We
We-
don't argue alone.
We never go 24 hours.
No, never has not been